What's up, Laker fans? Last night, Lonzo Ball had a dominant performance in a comeback 103-102 win over the Sixers. Let's take a closer look at his game. Gotta start with the outlet passes, which is how he dominates in transition. He's right about to pass the ball at this point, and he sees Kuzma ahead of two defenders. The major theme of this video is that Lonzo is going to exploit mistakes. If these two are backpedaling and Kuzma's running forward, that means he's much farther ahead of them than he actually looks. Combine that with Lonzo's great touch over the top, and you got an easy layup. Lonzo likes to use a two-handed chest pass on these to maximize his accuracy. Lonzo starts a lot of these by dropping into the paint to get the defensive rebound. Then it's the same idea as the last one. Kuzma's a half step behind his defender, but because he's running forward and his defender's backpedaling, he's open. And if you face guard a guy, Lonzo will exploit that too. Here the ball's almost to Zubac's, but the defender's head is still turned. He doesn't even know that the ball's been passed. What makes Lonzo unique is not only does he see when guys are open, but he's got great touch. Look at the placement on this pass. These ones are more subtle, but it's still Lonzo putting guys in position to attack defenders who aren't set yet. Lonzo was excellent in drive and kick situations as well. Here he collapses the defense and it leads to a hockey assist. And again, he's going to punish mistakes. On this one, the defender thinks he has to help off of the spin move, but doesn't, and it gets Zubac's a wide open shot. This is a brilliant play by him. First he gets the ball to York on perfect timing on floppy. Look how far behind the defender is. And he knows that his defender has to come over to help to prevent the wide open shot. So what does Lonzo do? He relocates to create more separation from his defender. So when he gets it back, the defender has a longer way to close out, and Lonzo is able to attack that. This attack of the closeout collapses the defense, and he's got open shooters all around him. And he makes an incredible spin move in air to get the ball to York. Lonzo's playmaking out of the pick and roll was excellent as well. Here he fakes a drive to set up his man to run him into the pick. Then he makes a beautiful left-handed pass to get Thomas Bryant free throws. That left-handed pass is the only way to get it through here. Zubac sets a step-up screen here and it looks like Lonzo's in trouble, but watch the placement on this pass. Perfect between two defenders. Lonzo was more aggressive coming off of the pick and roll, creating opportunities as well. Watch this hesitation move which leads to a drive and dish. And again, he's going to exploit mistakes. The guard defender goes to ice the screen, but the big doesn't contain. Lonzo attacks and gets an easy kick out. But he also made some mistakes in the pick and roll. Here he dribbles right into the hard hedge, leading to a turnover. And on his drives, he jumps away from contact rather than into the body of the defender, so he's going to get a lot of his shots blocked. It's remarkable how the fear of Lonzo's passing ability leads to wide open layups for him. Philly was ball pressuring him in the backcourt, which is easy to beat if they get too close. The corner man doesn't stop ball, and the coaches probably don't want him to since he's one pass away. But then the big doesn't want to help either in fear of the dump off. This is bad defense, but it shows how Lonzo's passing can get in guys' heads. Lonzo scored well in transition, including off of this nice inside-out dribble. He needs to get that tighter, but that's progress. He hit a couple of pull-up threes as well. He also scored a few points off of his general activity level. He has really fast hands, which leads to not only steals, but also plays like this. I'll save a full defensive analysis for a different video, but he does create opportunities with his hands and instincts. Very little of his scoring is actually on a guy, but I thought he did a great job of overpowering a smaller defender in James Blackman. Lonzo is smaller in person than I expected, so when he bulks up and gets older, he'll be able to do this more often. Overall, this was an absolutely dominant performance by Lonzo. I'd love to see him continue to be aggressive with his scoring because his passing is always going to be there. Alright, that's all the time we got for this one. If you believe in what I'm doing and want to support future content, please click the Patreon link in the description. We also have shirts of the new starting five, so check them out and pick one up if you like them. Alright, I'll catch you guys next time.